Good morning, everybody. This is Jeffrey Jansen. Today is Saturday. It's a little cold outside. Hope everybody's having a great day today. All right, I'm going to need everybody's help for something. And over the next couple days, I am going to start one of my other goals I had to do, and I have not accomplished it yet. I did a bunch of them in 2015, 16, and 17. However, because of who I am, I've changed a few things over my business approach, over my groups, and everything else like that. I'm going to be doing several videos that are inspirational, motivational, but they're actually from a certain area. I'm going to be doing one for the Marine Corps and also helping recruit for the Marine Corps League and stuff like that. Also, there's several other events I want to make a couple videos for to help, let people know what they are. And then, of course, for my own business stuff. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I like to have the personal approach. I know that there's always generic videos and stuff out there. There's videos, but what I'd like to do is get more community involvement and with the people locally and also with like 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines from around the United States. However, my daughter will be helping me out, and I'm going to do a couple short videos, and it's going to be everywhere from what I do with the Marine Corps to what I do in my business world to what I do with legal to helping truck drivers to helping military to the different groups that I do stuff with. Also, we have coming up the Marine Corps birthday party on November 10th, and that's going to, I need to get up with everybody on that. And so there's a bunch of stuff I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to, with the people I work with. Now, to give you an idea of the people I work with, you'll see a lot of people talking about it. They're not part of my team, but they are part of my family. I believe that if you help enough people get what they want, they'll help you get what you want. So what I do is I go and I help other teams within my business. I help other Marines within the Marine Corps. I talk to other military branches. And what we do is we're always looking to help people, to help prevent people from suicide, to help people with their PTSD. I'll give you a quick story on why we like to help. There's a very beautiful young lady. She's almost in her 60s now. I'm not going to say her name or anything else, but when she was in the Marine Corps, she had a lot of sexist people within her company. And a lot of the other women within her company, they just got out or they got kicked out by men that didn't know what was going on. So me and a couple of my Marine Corps buddies from the infantry were talking with her, and she basically let us know that never before did she ever hear Marines talk the way we do. And we're like, we're sorry. She's like, no. She goes, the people I was around, instead of dealing with problems, they would just put us in with a new company. They just send us away because they didn't want to deal with it. They were very closed-minded to women of color and to women in general. And I understand that the area that she was in, there's a lot of paperwork and stuff like that, but she should never been treated like that. So what happened was she basically had a goal. She's a Marine through and through because she decided instead of just bowing out peacefully, she was going to fight him. And she did. That's what Marines do. We fight injustice. And when all of a sudden she started talking to the infantry, I'm an 0311, and several of my other brothers and stuff like that. And we are like, no, you're fine by us. She was never accepted until she met us. Now, I find that I know a lot of them do accept, and I know people get in these bad situations. But her depression, her PTSD was very, very bad, and the women that she knew was really bad. But never before did anybody else come up to her and say, oh, you're a Marine, that is awesome. Let me tell you, she told us all what she did, and we told her what we did, and we accepted her into our family and everything. She's like, why are you so accepting of me? I'm like, what are you talking about? We accept all Marines. And she's like, because I was put down so much when I was in the Marine Corps because of the color of her skin and because of her sex that the guys treated her like crap. And I was like, well, welcome to the infantry. The tip of the spear really means tip of the spear. Now, 95 to 98% of all Marines are never going to treat her bad. They're going to treat her as an equal because Marines are equal. That's why we're Marines. We're not men. We're not women. We're not infantry. We're not pogues. We're all Marines. It's kind of like a Marine officer. They're Marines. Marines have one name, Marines. I'm a Marine or Marines. Singular Marine, and then plural Marines. And I realized that she was depressed and she didn't feel like, now all of a sudden you look at her page, she's more proud to be a Marine today than ever before because all of a sudden she realized some of the hardest parts of the Marine Corps are the ones that would have accepted her the most and the ones that basically don't do very much are the ones that chose to disgrace the Marine Corps by insulting her and her friends and, not treating her like an equal. So we're going to do several videos to make sure people know that that's unacceptable. The thing about it is we don't care what branch you're in of any military. We don't care what, if you're a civilian or not. We just care that you're part of the team. And so I want to make sure to get some motivational videos out there about that because that's only one thing I've heard out of thousands. And, I always want to make sure people have a little uplifting stuff. The problem is I don't want to do stuff in my house or, where I have it. So I want my daughter to help me out so she can understand. I'm doing a lot of this for my daughter, so y'all know. Not just for all of you, but I'm doing it for my daughter also. And I'm also doing it for my business. The reason why is because I know that face to face I can get more accomplished. I can help more people. But also if my daughter hears me talking and she sees me acting, we always have to be role models for our kids. So while I'm talking, I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk. I want to be out there showing her, you know what, that's fine. You can do whatever you want in the world. And if somebody basically goes negative on you, just forgive them and walk away. If somebody wants to, be smarter than the person that is acting ignorant. And I use ignorant and stupid in those actual verbal, the actual English language way, okay? Kind of like silly. Silly, believe it or not, is not a good word. But there's a lot of people that act silly when it comes to doing things or treating people differently, all because they just want to put somebody down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a lot of videos, but they're only going to be about a couple seconds long because I know people's attention spans are only going to go for so much. So as I do it, if you could rate them between 1 and 10, 10 being, hey, that's pretty awesome, 1 being it needs more work, that would be great for me. Now, when I put this stuff out there, I'll let you know which ones are videos from work, which ones are from military. It doesn't matter which branch, which ones are to help the community. Because, like I said, everywhere I will push different things, everywhere from fishing for freedom to lug nuts car shows to coming up as tin dusters, all these different things. But one of the things I don't want to do is sit around my house and do them because I'm always out and about and I don't want to be in my vehicle. And I want my daughter to be able to videotape so she can hear what's going on and she can see me for what we're trying to get out there to the rest of the world. And if anything, when she gets older, whatnot, she will understand that number one, she's an equal no matter what, but you got to earn whatever you do in life. And if somebody treats you and they try to cheat by trying to put you down, that's just a pitiful way that a bully does. They cheat in life. That's called cheating. If you're a bully, you're cheating in life. You're trying to stack the odds against the other person so that you come out ahead. That's cheating. That's like going to Vegas and cheating at the gambling tables. And a lot of people, they look, and it is just that simple. So you got to get around people that celebrate you and not tolerate you. So a lot of these videos I'll be doing are going to be inspirational, motivational, and I'm going to take it from my mentors like Rich Ellerman, Brian Carruthers. I've been one of my new friends, Mike Milia, Chris Hughes, Brian Carruthers especially, and I get that, but I also have like Jim Mentesity and Quincy and Dave Nissen and people around my community. Some of my good friends like Jesus Delgado or Luke Dolman or just different Marines I know. I mean, I got Dale on here right now, and he is just one heck of a guy, and I got Gina on here. And then my buddy Mark is on here, and John Codwell and Tina. There's a lot of people on here that are awesome, but I'm hoping to be able over time to be able to utilize and have advice come in from all areas that I'm in. And so what we're going to be doing is as I put them out there, I'd like you guys to help evaluate me so that that's the only way I know how I can improve my skills, improve myself. Yes, I can get in front of people and talk. Yes, I can motivate people. But now I need to keep it at a pace to where I keep everything under 2 minutes or under 30 seconds. And that's what these videos are going to do. And then I'm also going to have work videos. Don't get me wrong. I'm also doing it for my business stuff also. But everything in my world connects. Everything that I do is to help as many people as I can and then go out there and help other teams and, help, that's one of the favorite things I like to do in my business is go out and help other teams that have nothing to do with me. I'd rather take a little of something than get nothing of anything. But I've created some of the best friendships ever. Like me and Dale are friends and Nancy even are friends. And Nancy's not on here right now. She'll see this later though. And, just my workout partner Bob out in North Carolina, and my friends out in California and North Dakota and Minnesota, my teams down in Florida, and like right now, Anyway, I've got them all in all 50 states, and I'm working on Canada right now. But I just want each and every one of you to know that you matter, and everything I do, if I cannot make a difference in somebody's life, then I'm doing something wrong. If I cannot at least say one positive thing every day about somebody, then I'm doing something wrong. Because you know what? I don't care how bad my life is. There's always somebody that's going to have it worse. And I want to make sure that I teach people that hard work does pay off. Cheating does not get you anywhere. Uh, watching negative stuff on TV all the time, sitting there arguing with people about what's going on in politics and everything else. To me, that's stupid. Can I do it? Yeah. Do I do it to take away my time when I need to take a break? Yes. Why? Because we all need to go in a different area. But for the most part, each and every one of you matters, and I want you guys to know that. But I also want others to see that hard work does pay off. I want you guys to see that right now, in my life right now, I'm in my failure stage. And people are like, why? No. Failure to me is a positive. Failure is something you have to do in order to have success. So the more I fail, the more I'm going to have success. Why? Because I'll keep getting up. I'll brush myself off. I'll change whatever it is I change. But the whole idea is you have to fail in order to succeed. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. We hear this all the time in every single help book and everything else. But one of my favorite books is by Bruce Wilkinson. He talks about being in the middle of the desert. You can't see the finish line. You can't see the starting line. You can't see anything around you. So everything I'm doing right now is to keep pushing myself forward, even though I can't see anything. And I keep reminding myself by doing stuff like this, and I remind others that these things happen. You're going to get to the land of the giants pretty soon, okay? And one of the things that who our mentors and stuff are is we can actually take a quicker course by listening to them because they've done stuff that we don't have to do anymore. But, we stand on the backs of giants in order to get to our destination. But all we can do on the back of giants is see a little bit further ahead, further than they did, but we don't have to repeat their same mistakes, and we don't have to repeat the same mistakes we make. So I'm going to be taking some videos later on. I want each and every one of you to know every day you matter, and I actually mean that from the bottom of my heart. Every one of you matters. But just because I tell you matter, that doesn't mean anything unless you get out there and you let others know they matter, unless you work hard in life, okay? You can't just sit back and be like, oh, I'm depressed, no one likes me, I don't go out of my house, and you lock yourself in a basement. You can't do that. You actually have to get up, get out, and get moving, okay? You don't have to go work out every day. You don't have to be on a diet or anything like that. You don't have to be selling something in order for people to know that you matter. But you do have to get your butt up and go do something, okay? Because you do matter, but if you hide all the time, you do no good. It's kind of like a dog called Kitty, a book a long time ago, or Shadow. There was a book called Shadow that I read, I think, in second or third grade. Yes, this goes all the way back to them. To give you an idea, the dog was going to die, okay? And the boy was without hope. But the problem is the boy was so scared of the dog, but the dog needed the boy and the boy needed the dog. And in the end, you have to come together. If not, you'll die. So in other words, you can say that you need stuff as much as possible, but if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you may not die physically, but inside you're going to kill yourself because you're not taking those extra steps to be better today than who you were yesterday. You're not living outside your norm. You're not living, I love the sunscreen song from a long time ago. Yes, I'm taking reference to some stuff because I know you guys understand this. Remember, it says you do something that scares you every day. I know people at 40 that still don't know what they want to do. I mean, the whole sunscreen song, even though we laughed at it, it was like a funny song. It makes a lot of sense. Sometimes you do have to do the funky chicken in the middle of everybody for no other reason other than you have to get away from what you're doing in order to look at what you're doing to see if you're having success or fail, if you're moving forward, if you're moving backward. And I know sometimes in life people, they take 2 steps backward and only 1 step forward, but it's still stepping somewhere because if you stop, you're done. So don't ever give up. All right, everybody, have a great day. I'm going to get back to my daughter. She's cleaning her room. She wants me to help her. Kids, why do they shove everything in their closets? Honestly, she shoved everything in her closet. Anyway, I'll talk to everybody soon. Me and my daughter will get some of these videos up and going, but remember this. My success depends on each and every one of my friends, good or bad, positive or negative. I feed off of other people. And that's how I know if I'm successful or not. And if I have nobody else, I will get up, I'll brush myself off, I'll look in the mirror, and I will feed off myself. So each and every one of you have a great day. Know that if I know you, if I'm friends with you, if I'm there, I appreciate you. You matter. I do think the world of you. Yes, I do work a lot, but you also know that I also love to play a lot with my daughter. And you know when I'm at the parades and I'm outside and I'm dancing and everything else, you know that I have all that energy. And the reason why people swarm to me is because I mean it. I don't just do things because I have to. I do them because I want to. I do them because I care about people. I do it because, I have a very high energy level. But you each matter to me. So I'll talk to everybody soon. Let me know what you think of the videos when I start putting them on. I'm going to put on there like test video 1, test video 2. If you could just evaluate them for me, it'd be great. So anyway, have a great day, everybody. God bless. Get out to maybe Edward Orchard, go to the pumpkin patch, or go to a corn maze or something today. Get out there and do something. Yes, it might be a little chilly out there, but hey, it's better than snow on the ground. And if you have snow on the ground, hey, it's better than a blizzard. If you're having a blizzard, it's better than a tsunami. Hey, if you're not having a tsunami, it's better than an earthquake. If you're having an earthquake, guess what? Nothing I can do for you. All right, everybody. Talk at you later. God bless, and I'll see everybody soon.